gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Wake up, Mr. Webb! Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Wake up, Mr. Webb!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of LeighAlity TV. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Lee West, right here. strongislandTV, my brother Brian Cutaia. Each and every week, we do this on a Wednesday. What up, brother?
What else are you doing on a Wednesday?
What else are you doing on Wednesday? Like, they don't do Grey's Anatomy anymore, I don't think, right? That's
You watched that shit?
I think it was a Wednesday, though, when they did it. Hang on, guys. I'm just hopping in the chat room with you right now. My brother Brian can tell you what's up.
So
man,
he
I haven't
wants-
seen him in 2 weeks. This is all like, we haven't, I miss him and I'm excited today. Woo!
You're a little eccentric. It is a Wednesday. Come on, you're acting like it's a Friday.
Whatever.
He went off to me today about this whole thing, how we should go more into the fact that it's hump day, that we
Right.
do this. And I'm just like, no, I think the camel killed the joke.
The camel killed the joke?
The camel killed the joke. Every time I see the camel, I'm like, screw you, Wednesday.
I know Wednesday. I'm like, Brian, what day is it? What day is it? Brian, what day is it?
Fucking LeighAlity Wednesday.
Brian,
It's not hump day.
Brian, what day is it?
I didn't even know you had a picture prepared. Yeah, I led into that. I didn't even know.
You did that perfect. Yeah, I was over there before, like, I don't know, if we get to it, we'll talk about it. But you, Joe, yeah, we got that, bang. You know, what day is it?
So tell me, how was Vegas? What do you
Vegas was nuts, man. Vegas is always a great time. I think I'm the only person that goes to Vegas and relaxes.
That's insane.
I went there, and you know, obviously I slept a lot because I didn't really have to be anywhere particularly. But I had a great time. We, you know, I was throwing the dice.
Okay, you were playing craps?
I was playing craps. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
I like throwing the dice.
That makes sense. I mean,
I got
dice.
a really cool profile picture out of it.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, I didn't even check your profile.
I'm at the thing like, oop, there go all the money. And I captioned it, there goes the rent. It was the caption on the picture.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Were the dice midair? Like, were they
No,
midair?
I was like, my hands was down, and I was just pissed. Like, oh.
How do you even play craps? How does that even work?
I don't really know. You throw the dice, right? and so from what I'm learning is the first thing that you roll is, say you get like a 6, right? And then they take this hockey puck and they put it on a 6.
A hockey puck.
Yeah.
The Rangers are doing their playoffs.
The Rangers doing their playoffs. That's what Kenny Murdoch is, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's because
So they took this playoff hockey
They
puck.
take the hockey puck, they put it on the thing, and then you got to roll like another 6 now in order to make any money. But other than that, you just keep throwing the dice as many times as you want until something happens. So that's cool. You're there for like 3 minutes, just like tossing these things. And either everybody's like cheering or they're booing, you know? And the people that are cheering, I'm like, yo, wait, you just, because everybody knows I have no idea what I'm doing. You just won all that pile of chips from what I just rolled on the dice? They're like, yeah, man, that's so cool, keep it up. Yo, give me $5.
It
I
doesn't
want a
work
cut
like
of
that.
this. If there's a nickel bag sold in the park, I want in on it. I was just like, come on, man.
Oh man! So tell you did stand up over there.
Oh,
too,
we
right?
did stand up. Shout out to Jack Slammy, Mike Krasner. You guys are awesome. Mike Krasner for the plug, and Jack Slammy shows, and he does all over Vegas.
Slammy shows.
Slammy's shows.
That reminds me of like the Pogs. The Pogs back in the day. Do you remember that? With
Yeah,
the
remember
slammer?
Pogs?
You, like,
Yeah, the slammer. That was the heavy one.
the heavy one.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
slam
yeah,
the Pogs.
yeah.
I don't understand the point of it, but like you just take the slammer and you slam it, and you keep slamming it, and it's fun, and everybody cheers. Some people boo.
Right.
It's just like craps.
It's
It's just like craps.
What? It's just like a comedy show.
It's just like a comedy.
And it was cool. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't a packed house, but it was a great show. Yeah, no, it was. Oh wait, I'm coming undone here. Yeah, but it was great, man. I rented a scooter one day. I rode all around town. And you know how I wear my shirts, you know?
Yeah.
And, I actually do button this one normally. And then, but it's 89, 90 degrees out there.
Fucking guy.
I'm disrobed.
Oh no, I'm missing a button. I'm completely naked.
No, I mean, I normally wear, you know. But you don't need the hoe beater out there because it's like 90 degrees. You know?
He's always got his hair just like sticking out in
yeah,
between his necklace, and he thinks he's gangster or like, I don't know, a rocker, like a cowboy.
Nobody knows.
I never understand the stereotype he fits.
I'm not a stereotype. I'm cultured. I'm everybody.
I feel like each
all
one of your
mixed
body
into one.
parts are like a different stereotype. Like all together, you're like a giant cartoon. Like from the, you know, I'd say the knees down, cowboy. If I just saw your knees down, I'd be like, holy shit. This is the Wild West. This is like, you know, like the Wild West.
The Wild West.
I guess your last name is incorporated with the bottom half of your body.
Okay. Well, you start from the ground up, and you go name first,
and then,
you know,
and then the upper half, like you're wearing the collar shirt. So like, you know, so it's almost preppy. Like I'd say the stomach area. You're like, oh, maybe he's like kind of like a you know, a well-adjusted, you know, frat guy maybe or something. Like, I don't know. And then you go here, and you're like, what the hell just happened? I have no idea. He's wearing a skull. There's like Robin Williams hair sticking out. It just doesn't even. There's a ring like he's like Frodo. I don't know. And then all of a sudden he's just got like this scruff, and you're just like, oh, this guy's just like, you know, maybe he works on trannies. Oh, that's the one part of him. And all of a sudden you go to the top of his head, and there's a fucking ponytail. And you're just like, this doesn't fit with anything. I don't know. He's not a frat guy. He's not a transmission guy, and he's certainly not a cowboy. I don't think I've ever seen a cowboy. With
I yee-haw from time to time.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. But that has nothing to do with hair.
Hybrid.
He's a hybrid.
I'm a hybrid.
You're a hybrid. You're like a mix.
I'm cultured. You know, I have different types of everybody.
And then the sunglasses, because he's just
It's just shiny. Everything's shiny out. Oh.
So let me tell you, Fort Lauderdale, man.
Tell me about how shiny it was in Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, I went to Fort Lauderdale. We was just like fucking kicking it. It was just lazy, but I'll tell you the one cool thing, not cool thing, but the one story I have.
Okay.
So we go to go snorkeling, right? And we have an appointment for 10:15. We go to get to the 10:15 on the boat, and the boat's filled. They accidentally overbooked. So they're like, oh, come back at 2:15. Don't worry about anything. We'll refund you everything. You'll still get a free snorkel, everything. We're like, oh, fucking A. So it's $70 of a snorkel that we got for free, both of us.
Dope.
And so we're like, oh, we're all excited. You know, we got this free ride, whatever. So we go at 2:15, and we're on the boat, and they warn us beforehand that the water's choppy. The water's really rough and everything. We're like, all right, whatever. Screw it. Who cares? So we go on the boat, and the boat's going out there. Boom, boom, boom. The water's splashing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so then we finally get out in the middle of the ocean. And, you know, they normally anchor the boat, and you get to snorkel like 200 feet around the boat. But they went out with two boats, which they normally do, and they get to snorkel around your boat and their boat, 200 feet around each, so you have more space to swim. So we go out there. The other boat, they anchor fine. Our boat's like trying to anchor for like 10 minutes, and like it finally anchors, but the water's still going crazy. You know, they start letting people off the boat.
How big was the boat?
The boat, it was like, you know, there was maybe like, I'd say 40 people, 30, 40 people on. It was just like everyone sat along the perimeter.
How many foot longs was the boat?
I don't know, maybe 20, 30?
No, it's got to be more than
No,
30.
no, because everyone's
40 people on it.
No, I'd say it was like 30 people on. It was a little like it was like maybe half the size of the. I don't know. If you were to look at the Long Island ferries,
right,
to go, I'd say it's like half the size of one's floor.
Okay.
Like something like that.
All right, so
if you were to look at that,
about
to go to
a
Ocean
40
Beach.
footer.
About a 40 footer.
40 footer. Okay.
All right. So now we go out there. We have trouble anchoring. You know, they let us go out and snorkel. You know, they let like these little girls in the water first, and the girls like they had to jump in and like kind of save them, whatever. I don't know.
Why'd you put the kids in first?
I don't know.
Why
It was
didn't nobody
weird.
down there to catch them?
So me and
These ones are making noise, you know. Just give them got life jackets peeking.
I know. They was just you just see her like and like the little girl like got off the boat. She's in the water. All of a sudden she looks back at the other boat. And the waves are going like this, and the boats. So she's looking. Just like,
was that what she was doing?
just like that. Yeah. And you saw it like the guy like who was like on the boat, like the guy who worked there. He's like, fuck, I have to jump in. He went in with that little red thing. I don't know what it is. It's not like a life thing. I guess they lean on it. It's
that
long red thing.
That Baywatch thing.
Yeah, exactly. He jumped in like a Baywatch guy
Right.
and saved this little, like, she had to have been like 7 years old.
You know what? That's all a ploy for the single moms on the boat.
Probably.
That's that's a stake. That girl been jumping in the boat every weekend.
She does that every weekend.
That's her uncle. That's her uncle that works for the boat. He brings her, baby, jump in the water, act bug out. I'll jump in there and save you. Oh yeah, okay. Boom. He's a shining star. And like 6 baby moms is out there like.
I think you're right. I really do. I think because this guy looked like a fucking pimp. Trying to say. So regardless. Me and Nina are waiting to get off the boat still. And we're like, fucking come on, little girl. Come on, you're bitching enough. Get it. So she finally gets in. We all go out.
Hang on, I think there's one of your friends in there.
Alright, cool, yeah. I'm gay, Anon0333. That's nice, Anon0333. That's cool for being gay. So now, me and Nina, we're out in the water. We're trying to snorkel. The water's really rough. All of a sudden, we hear screams. We're like, what happened? Like, what is it? We look up, and we're looking up, and our boat, the anchor went up. And now it's loose.
And the boat's coming.
And the boats are colliding toward each other.
Nice.
And, like, we're just looking at this. Like, me and Nina are in the safest spot right now. We're in the open water, like, nowhere near the boat.
Watching it.
Watching, and you hear, ah. And, like, there's a girl, like, the back of our boat was, like, colliding with the front of their boat. And there was a girl trying to get up the ladder. And they're like, come on. And they, like, pull her up. They pull her up and boom!
Get out of here!
The boat's hit. I swear to God. And me and Nina are just in the water like, holy shit!
That was close!
That was close!
There'd be sharks everywhere. That happened, bro. Peel the leg off right in there.
It was just nuts. And then that all of a sudden the guy went back out with that red thing and like tried to get everybody on board. They're like, fuck this, whatever. And then we went back up and I was just like, wow! I'm like... We should have went on the 10-15. Like that's all. They said the 10-15. There was no waves, nothing. You saw all the fish. Boom, 2:15. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely. I'm like, this is what I get for fucking
2:15. It's all over.
And you know what sucked? Do you know what's the funny thing? Because like we reserved for the 10-15. So like we're there, and we were like the last ones to get on the boat, and they're like, oh. Does anybody want to get off the boat? These people have a reservation. Does anybody? And nobody wanted to speak up. And he went up to us. He goes, "Do you have someplace to go?" And Nina's like, "Yeah, we do. We're supposed to be on this boat." So then the guy goes up. The guy goes back in the boat. All right, if anybody wants to take the 2:15 boat, we'll refund you all your money, and you'll get to go on. Does anybody want? I'm like, Nina, what the?
What are you doing?
And she's like, go. So I hopped on the boat. I'm like, I'll take it. I'm such a cheap Jew, I guess.
No, it's frugal. I like that move.
Frugal. I'll take it. I'll do it. I didn't know she's like, I thought you had somewhere to go. No, we can just move it. Don't worry. And then we went on the 2:15 and it fucking sucked.
Alright, that's what you got for chewing tickets.
But that was my Fort Lauderdale experience. I had, I almost saw somebody die while we were trying to go snorkel.
Bro, I went, I don't know if you know, but
I don't know.
To further fit my stereotype, I'm a big, Frank Sinatra Rat Pack fan.
That doesn't show in any one of your articles.
Collar.
Did Frank Sinatra wear an opened shirt collar just like that?
Dean Martin might have.
All right, continue.
So when we was in Vegas, we went to the show. They have like a reenactment or whatever, and it's a cool little spot. It's like it reminds you of like a little comedy club.
Okay.
And they're being funny and they're like making jokes with the people in the front couple of rows and stuff. It was like a funny show, and they had the music and they were playing it, and they nailed it. Like they did a great job as impersonating, And came to one partner in one of the songs. They were changing the words or whatever. And he come to one part and he's like, and we stick together like the Jews. And me and her, we just die laughing, right? And then we look around, and everybody's looking at us, and nobody's really laughing.
So now you guys are racist.
No, it's hilarious. We are in stitches that everybody's looking at us like. But after the show, I hung out with them a little bit. Ellie, you got those pictures from the Rat Pack? First, we'll go to that one. Look.
Oh, wow, cool.
There's Sammy Davis, Steve Martin, and Frankie in the middle. Me and Mrs. West right there, we're chilling.
See, you don't look like any of those guys, no matter what you're wearing.
But check it out. I'm a little blurry because nobody's allowed to see my face ever. We got Dean Martin doing his best Lee West impersonation right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, with the pointing of the fingers.
Look, and he stole my sunglasses.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. You have to point. If you point, that means you're in a Lee West photo.
You got to point at stuff.
You got to point at stuff. Nobody knows what we're pointing at, but we point. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
We had a laugh at Don that day. That was the same day, right? I'm on the 22nd floor. I come down, and I get in the elevator. I press lobby. It goes down. It stops. The door's open. I get out. I'm like, what the? I went down like 2 floors. I came back in the elevator looking at these people like, why'd you make me do that? Why'd you do that to me? I'm yelling at these people because I'm embarrassed that I got out on, the 20th floor. Not the lot. Like, this is my own elevator. This one's mine. Nobody else needs this one.
I do that all the time. I always get off.
Remember the Brian Regan? Like, you ever get off on the wrong floor? Gotta go back in and face those people?
I just keep walking.
That's so much weird. There's no giant chandelier. There's no, that says 17.
Because it's naturally you're supposed to get off first and let the other people on after you get it. Like, that's the...
Right, that's how it works.
Elevator exit. So naturally it stops, I think. That's the floor I have to be on.
Right, it stops. I'm here. Let's go.
I didn't press any other buttons.
I didn't do it. No, I'm the only one in this motherfucker.
I'm the only one in this. And now all of a sudden, like, I'm on the 10th floor. I'm going to the lobby. It stops at floor 6. I'm getting the fuck off.
Right. Okay, as long as I'm not the only one. I feel much better, brother. Thank you.
And then they walk in and you're...
It's just like the DMV, though. Like, you're sitting at the DMV, the thing dings. It's like D58. You're like F437. But every time, ding, bump, 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 bump. Everybody, ding, bump. And the door opens, ding, you get out of the elevator,
Do you ever scare yourself? Have you ever been to the DMV and, like, the numbers are like you get, like, D, like, 36. And you look and, like, it's like, there's, like, D 90, like, 3 or something. You're like, is this really? Like, how did, like... I don't know. Or like you get like D230, something ridiculous like D236, and like also you see D1. You're like, really? Is this gonna go up like that?
Yeah.
Is this really gonna take like 200 fucking tickets?
Yeah.
Like,
and then they skip it.
And then they skip it. And then you're like, oh, thank God! I thought I was gonna be here for like 10 hours.
No, and then that's when right after you get that, oh man, it'll be real quick, and then it's another 10 hours.
Yeah, it is. It always is. For
it's like when you're down to your last dollar, they kick you back $2, so that way you keep playing another $2.
Everyone thinks they have like a DMV like tactic. They're like, oh, you gotta go to the.
Everybody's got it. Bro,
gotta go at this time. Trust me, it's all good.
Go to the window 8. If you don't get window 8, go put your ticket back. Go pull another ticket away from window 8.
You gotta go to Medford. The Medford one, trust me. If you go to Hop-On, oh yeah,
Hop-On's a dream compared to Amityville.
Oh my God, Amityville's for everything.
All right. We got your boy with us this evening.
Drew Caro.
Drew Caro.
He's an up-and-coming rapper.
He's your Alpha Beta buddy. What is he?
Alpha Phi Delta fraternity. He's my fraternity brother. He's up and coming. He's been
he's a hip hop artist.
He's a hip hop artist. He's been putting together shows. He's been making a name for himself, and he's getting his name out there. And he's really passionate about what he does. I
love it when they're passionate and they really have the drive. The kid seems cool. I met him the other night when we murdered it at the college.
Yeah,
we both did.
We did stand up at St. Joe's for the Deanna Arroyo scholarship. St. Joseph's College in Patchogue, and we did pretty well. It was this past Monday. They wound up raising close to $400 for the scholarship, which is awesome. And with Cutaia was there.
Yep.
And it was it was a good time, and he got to see us, and now we're gonna be able to see him perform.
We're gonna see him perform after our pick of the week, which is a Hobo Fist production. Shit, I forgot the title. I wrote it on the itinerary. When the phone call. Yes, it's a Hobo Fist production. You know, Mike Calhoun is the producer, so shout outs to him, and Matt too. He works a lot with him with that, and some of our other friends. So check out this. It's funny. It's funny. Check this out, and you guys enjoy this. When we come back, we're gonna have the live performance from
From Cutaia.
Drew Carroll.
Drew Carroll,
not Drew Carey.
like juice, like the juice. Cutaia. Christian Falcaro is his name. Drew Carroll. I don't know if I should say that. People are gonna look him up and then stalk him and rape him.
Drew Carroll. So pick of the week.
Dude, she's 2 weeks late.
Isn't she on the pill?
Yeah, she's on the pill.
Well, does she take it?
Of course she takes it. At least I think she takes it. I'm not ready to have a kid. I can't have my girlfriend be pregnant. I'm not ready for a child. You think I'm ready for a child?
Are you ready for some ice cream? This guy's thinking ice cream. You good? All right.
Hey!
Do I have a surprise for you, babe?
Oh, God, what is it?
Well, it's a big step in our relationship.
Okay.
And I think we're ready for this. Things will be different now. Much different.
I think I already know what it is.
Really? Are you excited?
Oh, am I excited? So excited.
It's a big commitment.
Yeah, you're telling me. Listen, is there any chance that we can maybe get rid of it?
No, I'm definitely keeping it. What should we name it? How about your name? It's gonna cost a lot of money. Maybe get a second job for it? For this to work, it's important we have a strong connection. We're gonna be up watching it all night. Forget your social life, because this is more important. Way more important. I hope you're ready for this. Oh, and we're gonna have 2 of them. So, yeah, we're gonna have 2. It's gonna be tough with your family. I don't want your Aunt Cindy anywhere near it. Your father, definitely not watching it. There are so many great shows on here to watch.
What?
On our new Netflix account, there are so many great shows on here.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You're pregnant. Right?
What? No, I got my period this morning. You never listen, Mike. You never fucking listen.
Oh.
What do you guys think of that? That was pretty cool. You guys ready for your performer this evening? All right. Up and coming to the stage, Cutaia, everybody. Cutaia. Playing his song.
Introducing LeighAlity's dopest rapper, with some of the best lyrics you'll ever hear. 20 years old, coming from Wantagh. It's Cutaia.
Pretty disgusting flow, spewing heat in each direction. Talking a bunch of shit for all your weak ass feet to step in. Someone tell me where all the labels be that he can get with. Throw me for the poop on the screen like a scene for Lethal Weapon. Now I'm on the track, causing scenes that you pussies flee quick. Tracks connected and progressive, put together like a seamstress. Performing and recording, my whole life I've always dreamed this. I'm at the top high as can be and I did it without the weed lit. Let me just cut to the chase and give you the moral of the story. Some rappers suck today, like getting oral from a shorty. I talk a lot of shit, so try to formally abort me. Music industry knocking, so close the door and they'll record me. At the end of the day, I know that being famous I can do it, but my time is dedicated to learning in college as a student. I wanna be a teacher, turn get smart for being stupid. You wanna change your dream, stop thinking and go and prove it.
I think I started writing music when I was about 12 years old. I used to write lyrics in my notebook and keep it hidden from my parents because I was embarrassed of it. I stashed everything away in folders and notebooks, hid them in cabinets in my room or under my bed. So I guess I could say that's pretty much, where it all began.
Young boy with brilliance and an impeccable flow. Make so much money I can't find out where the decimal go. When I listen to your music, you had a fucking terrible flow. Cut your CD with a scissor like Ellen DeGeneres, yo.
Get it?
Man, that shit was pretty flame, but I'm not talking about a homo. Kicked all your ass to the curb, just like the local hobo. Your raps are all so-so, coming from a bunch of bozos. This is my point of view, like watching the film of a GoPro. I know I can make it, so why would I fake it? My flow is so rare, please go and try to replace it. My shit is so dope, but yours just really ain't shit. When I applied to the fame, I skipped over the wait list. If you're confident enough, you might even try to laugh at me. I can promise you this, it would cause a catastrophe. Wait for my music to leak, just like it really had to be. While I'm ahead of you, enjoy the profile of my ass and jeans.
Rap music grew on me when I was in 2nd grade. I got introduced to Eminem and I was in love with the lyrical context, beat, craft, everything, man. Eminem has been my role model my whole life. I'm beyond inspired by him. Definitely would not be where I am musically without his influences.
Third verse, check it out. Yeah.
He really inspired me.
I turn the shit around. I take the plot and I twist it. Broke boy looking for bread like I'm copping a biscuit.
Damn.
Go to the top quick cause the rhymes are hot and exquisite. Mixtape is on the way so I can drop it and listen. Moving into the big leagues, packing up boxes with this shit. Most rappers don't make it, that's just a rotten statistic.
Definitely.
Fuck college, I just wanna fucking stop it to live in a mansion that's expanded for my God-kids and children. We could go camping and be laughing and see foxes and pigeons. Nature is beautiful just like the life I got and I'm living. Learn to be the best, avoid being a flop and a misfit. Stay motivated and innovative with an optimist position. Plus a fraternity where I could have went and dropped but I didn't. Nobody could ever get in my way or be stopping my mission. Bottom line is this, I hope that you all go enjoy the show. And if you don't, then it's all good because there'll be plenty more to go.
I began actually telling people I wrote rap music around my freshman year of college. I was always embarrassed by it. I kept it a secret from everyone, my friends, my family. Now people look up to me and like my shit. I freestyle and perform for crowds occasionally, and I write music when I'm in the mood and the time calls for it. Basically, I love this shit.
Alright, that's my first one. I'll do one more. Hold up. Hold up. You guys gotta wait with me. Hold on. Hold up. Alright, this is some dope shit right here.
Yeah, check. Yeah, check it out. It's called Don't Compare Me. Don't compare me, yo. I'm my own person. Don't compare me. Yeah. Walk up on the stage and yell out loud. Yeah, it's me, bro. Going in balls deep with this music now like deep throat. All these rappers of low caliber for breakfast. I eat those.
Delicious.
Me amigos, seeing these floats. My fans come to watch while yours all flea shows. Idolize my nicest rhymes. Take a good look at what Caro do. Passionate and accurate. Like I just went and shot a few arrows, dude. I'm the king when writing things. Laid the foundation, I then flew pharaohs through. Stepped on along the way for the longest days, so I fuck with a true narrow crew. Since I began recording, I admit my rhyme talents have been snoring.
Good night.
If you think what he had spit is dope and even developed the passion for it, related to the latest hit on SoundCloud and on the stage when I last performed it. Well, now I'm gonna speak it even fresher with the words like I chewed a pack of Orbit. On this instrumental, it's not incidental that I'm flashing and smashing these frickin' mentals. Make them nominate that it's not the case. If the flows are heard to be so sick, it's special. Now they stop and wait cause they contemplate a new hobby to do when they feel stiff and tremble. You bitches ovulate when I got your fate in the palm of my hands and flush it in the cesspool. These other rappers must have given up talent for rent. And then beyond that, I ruin these beats with my rhymes and send them up off my launch pad. Hit the atmosphere and reach out into space and land them where the astronauts at. Explosive as can be, that's freaking right, I spit it nice when I take time out to bomb tracks. Don't compare me, don't compare me, don't compare me, don't compare me. That's not fair to me, that's not fair to me. Don't compare me, don't compare me. Lately I've been caught up in getting better. I got addicted to progress.
Good.
Sometimes I become sidetracked. I end up as a victim of nonsense. There's a ditch on the top steps, which is where I slipped and I got stressed. My support system is like a full house of reps, but I'm not sitting on Congress. Mainstream rappers, I'm calling you out. I give no fuck with this message.
None.
It's pretty whack that these guys even rap and get blown up by the attention. It's not really my issue though, cause I know what I got in rep with. For all you rappers out here flexing, go grow up like an erect dick.
Don't compare me, don't compare me, don't compare me, don't compare me. That's not fair to me, that's not fair to me. Don't
Alright, check it, last verse. Check it, check it.
Don't compare me.
Independent reppin', never less than what's in his possession. From his weapons, teaching lessons until 7. Guessing I'm possessing the heart, but don't call me Kevin. I got the freedom, these other rappers, I wouldn't wanna beat them. The recognition, I need some, this body is what I bleed from. I love myself, have a bunch of wealth, y'all report from pre-cum. I put my mind to the shit, I know that I could be famous. Well, I'm comfortable where I'm at, I'd much rather chill and be nameless. Having fun with this shit, every now and then I see stages. Yeah, wish good luck like break a leg, but I'm not bringing the knee braces. Ouch. Oh my. How the fuck do I write these dope lines? I'm living life with a schedule busier than overloaded phone lines. Leaving everybody in the audience with a good impression and a bunch of blown minds. A lot of you other rappers out here blow, but I'm not talking about coke lines. Live the life most people wish for. My lifestyle is such a tropic view. I got the drive to do this, like whipping a car with a mod or two. When you want to do something in life, you can't have anything that's stopping you. Most of you rappers out here run cat with hat. Like, who are you? Fucking Dr. Seuss? Your boy knows much better. My rhymes never have been that simplistic. Mastery with the lyrics. I should go and compete in the rap Olympics. Where's the mic at? Snatch it from the whack guys and pass it, bitches. I'm just having fun with this shit. Get the full potential, and after that I'm finished. Thanks.
LeighAlityTV live performances, man. We love it when they come through, the new artists. I forgot to shout out somebody very important to us. Well, to me, anyways. To shout out to Alex the driver, man. Rainbow Rides.
Oh.
That's us on the way to the airport, and I didn't expect him to look when we were taking the picture, and you know it was close to dying.
Wow. Wow.
So shout outs to Alex at Rainbow Rides. This is the guy who's gonna take us on the wine tour with the girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna take us out.
Yeah. After that description, we're going out with him.
Oh, he's a great dude, and like he's a little weird. He's like us, like just like.
But he might also kill us while driving.
Let's just not take pictures with him while he's going.
He looks like he's completely focused on the camera and nothing else. If you could see, he's not even glancing at the road. He's just like.
No, yeah.
He took a very good picture. Look how photogenic he is.
He looks great.
He's just that smile. He looks superb. There's no way he could do that while driving.
Well, that's how we might have ended up in the other lane.
I mean,
see,
look
at where the lines are.
Look at
you
you
look out the window of the car.
Look at you and Natalie, and you guys are prepared for this photo.
Right.
And look at the driver.
Right. He's also prepared. Well, it is like the third take.
Who's driving?
That's Alex. That's Alex from Rainbow Rides, man.
I'm saying he doesn't look like he's paying attention.
Oh
No, he's not.
No, he wasn't really.
He's definitely. I'm not gonna go with Rainbow Rides. That's just for me to note.
No. Definitely going.
Rainbow Rides, writing that down right now.
He's a great guy. He's got reasonable rates in here. Tell him you heard him on LeighAlityTV, and I don't know, maybe I'll get a deal or something. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Caro.
What's going on?
Caro.
What's up, man?
Great job, man.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Appreciate it, man.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome for coming through, man.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me. For real.
How long have you been?
Wait. Let's let him introduce himself. If there's some people out there that might not know who you are yet, if you look at the camera right there, tell people who you are, where you're from, what do you do?
Camera. Hey, what's going on, camera? Caro on the stage, Christian Falcaro on the streets. 20 years old. Come from Wanto, New York. Coach and play baseball. go to school. I'm a junior at St. Joseph's College out in Patchogue. I study math, secondary education. It's pretty much me.
Stereotypical hip hop artist.
Right. Not like the rest. Not like the rest, man.
He grew up. He had a nice family. He has a nice place to live.
Right.
He had no baby mamas.
No, what it's like slinging rock on a corner.
Nope. I can't say I know what that's about. Luckily.
You have no business in hip hop, sir.
What are you doing? Like,
It's just a hobby, man.
How dare you?
Well, if you say, I play hip hop on my grand old piano over here with me.
So, how long you been? So you said what'd you say? 7 in your songs? What'd you say? How long you been? 12?
I mean, 12? I have been writing since I guess I was like 12 years old about. Yeah, I used to write, in my room on my spare time in like a little notebook kind of thing.
When you're 12, all your time is spare time.
Yeah, pretty much. After school, what am I going to do? Play video games and write music. And, I've always had a passion for music. And, coming up in high school, I started writing a little bit more. I started getting more into the craft behind it and the actual artists that are out now doing their thing and grinding. So, like, I would watch YouTube videos, watch rap battles, watch ciphers on YouTube.
Who would you watch the most? Who was
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem. I've probably heard over 600 songs by Eminem.
Wow.
In my life. And I know, like, every word to about 400. It's crazy. Yeah. He has played a big role in me coming out as an artist, not homosexual, coming out as an artist. So, I kind of did my thing, watched some shit, and got to college, got a little bit more confidence, rushed Alpha Phi Delta at St. Joe's, and kind of saw that I had a place there. People accepted me for who I was, because, like, in high school, not many people did. Like, not really many people liked me, and I just really didn't bother with a lot. So, like, I'm not going to go out and say, yo, I rap to, like, a bunch of people who don't give a damn about me. So, like, found my home kind of at St. Joe's, and started freestyling on my free time with the guys. Had this one written verse I would always perform at parties and just for the guys, and they started liking it. And I later found out one of my fraternity brothers had a microphone, Tyrell. Tyrell has a microphone at his house. So rolled through the mastic, little white boy rolling through the mastic. You can only assume how that went.
You look like somebody trying to buy drugs?
I mean, I walked through a house and was there for like 2 hours, but like I'm rolling through like 2 hands on the wheel, stopping at full stops, blocking the car, double take before I walk into the house, kind of thing.
That's what it's like out there.
Yeah, and I'm not used to that. I'm privileged.
Excuse me, officer, I'm lost. How do I get to Great Neck?
Yeah, oh my God. For real, get me on the North Shore in Nassau, please. So I go through there, started recording there. And that was like a start to me, and then I started doing some shows, some local shows, and now I have 9 strong songs out on my SoundCloud.
Nice.
Working on a mixtape now that it popped to me the other day. I was writing Sunday night, I come home from work, I'm like, I'm in the mood to write. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna write. Sit in my little like wannabe studio room in my dad's basement,
right,
and
yeah.
I found an industry beat by G-Eazy, and I just wrote 2 verses over it, and I recorded that. So it hit me that now I'm going to make a mixtape, and all the beats featured are going to be industry beats made specifically for artists that have inspired me. So I'll use a G-Eazy beat, I'll use a Logic beat, I'll use an Eminem beat, I'll use a Hobson beat. Those are just some of the many greats that I've loved and I've grown up listening to.
Whose beats did we hear just before?
Those are beats that I found on SoundCloud. So the first song I did was a beat by a guy named Marquise Producer.
Okay.
And I found his SoundCloud.
Producer's his birth name, of course.
Yes,
Right.
of course.
Yeah.
It's on his birth certificate and everything. Spelled with a Z, too.
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud too. Sound, Mr. Cloud. SoundCloud is.
Yeah, it's true. And then
It's corny.
song 2 was I found it's a producer called TC Roman. I found on SoundCloud. So free beats, they were pretty cool. I liked them. I wrote over them, and that was that. But
Awesome.
been doing shows. Now I'm into the promoting game. I'm putting together my own shows, making some extra change.
That's the way to do it.
Working with other artists, networking.
What's your favorite venue to produce at?
To produce? You mean like perform?
To
To
put
produce
a show
your
together.
shows. To put your show together.
I only have one venue right now, Shaker's Pub in Oakdale.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Shout
where I
out
do
to
my
Nika.
shows.
She's a great friend
Yeah,
of ours.
Nika.
Yeah.
Nika's very accommodating over there.
Absolutely.
And we put my shows together there. And so far, I've had 2. They've been going pretty well. Got my next one on Cinco de Mayo.
Nice.
Feel free to come through. My favorite place to perform at, though, has to be Revolution in Amityville.
Revolution's good.
Oh, man. I love it there.
Performed comedy there many times.
Really?
Yeah.
I was there last Sunday for a show.
Nice.
And I've always gone to shows there growing up. I've seen Chris Webby there, who's one of my favorite artists. I've seen him there like 3-4 times. And I've always admired the fact that there's a backstage there. I love it. So, what did I do? I'm texting the promoter. I'm like, can I use the backstage? Can I use the backstage? I've always wanted to use the backstage. Like, yeah, you can use the backstage. I get a wireless microphone from St. Joe's to use that day. And I come out to one of my songs from behind the curtain backstage.
Oh, wow.
I wish I could show the video, but it's sick. I just pop out and I came out. So I've always dreamed of doing that. So that was Revolution. And
Cool.
Pretty cool, yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Very nice, man. Brian, this is your boy, man. Hit him with something hard.
Hit him with something hard.
So how long have you been doing hip hop now?
Exclusively,
Yeah.
where everybody knows, and I'm actually advertising it since my freshman year of college, so probably about 2 years now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you see this going? What do you want to do with it?
I don't want to be famous. I don't want to. I don't think I.
Too late.
Yeah.
LeighAlity TV. I'm on LeighAlity TV. I'm kind of a big deal, man.
Sorry, America. Cover your ears.
Earplugs, ladies and gentlemen. This is not Jew Caro.
Where I see it going, I see it dwindling out within the next couple of years when I start student teaching at school, when I start picking up a full-time
Dwindling
job.
out?
Dwindling out, not really as much of a priority anymore. I think that the shows is something I picked up on, and I think extremely beneficial to me financially and it's fun. It's fun, and I make decent money doing it.
Just a little more.
Yeah, you're
Scoot in more?
Yeah. You can put that on the floor. Fuck that.
Look at the camera.
Alright, cool. Sorry, you guys can see my ugliness a little bit
Yeah,
more now.
yeah, he's
Oh my god, he's
You're good. You're good right there. You're good.
So, I mean, I would like to hold it for some years in the future and do something with it. I want to get into ghostwriting because a lot of people tell me that I don't think I've ever had somebody criticize me lyrically. Everyone's always telling me your lyrics are good. Your lyrics have always been there. There's no criticism on the lyrics. People have criticized the way I perform, the way I put lyrics to beats, blah blah blah, and like I see it now. At first I hear it and I'm like, fuck that, I don't want to hear you. Like I like my song and I don't care. But like as I listen to it more and get more experience, like I hear it. I hear what I hear. But nobody has ever came to me and said that your lyrics are not good. So I think that ghostwriting, which for anybody who doesn't know, is writing music for others. So I write up a verse for somebody who might be famous, and they'll pay me X amount of dollars so that they can perform that verse, and they don't have to give me credit.
Right.
As far as anybody's concerned, they wrote that verse.
Right.
That's their
Nobody.
verse.
Yeah, that's that ghost idea of
Right.
the writer.
See, I do that the same thing.
What do you
like masturbating? Like
Oh,
I sit on my
you
hands.
sit on your hand and get it numb.
Yeah, and then it's like
I've tried that in the
it's
past, a couple of years ago, and it just didn't work for me.
That's why you wear one of those dish gloves.
What?
Like the big yellow joints. Like,
What do you use, like
Cause they got
Dawn?
those little ribbies on them and stuff,
Oh, so you get. Oh wow. Genius. That's a genius idea.
That's fucked up.
So what do you do for money? What's your day job? What's your I know you're a student in the college.
I'm a student. I work at a small food establishment called the Chef's Hat in Wantagh.
All right.
I deliver food for them.
Dope.
Basically, it's a pizzeria. Some panini, some wraps, some salads, some quesadillas. It's really everything.
Cool.
I do that Thursdays and Fridays. I coach baseball on Sundays.
Little kids or what?
What kind of baseball?
13-year-old baseball.
Awesome.
13-year-old for the South Shore Monarchs. My coach actually probably lives
South Shore.
South Shore Monarchs.
Okay.
My coach lives about
So the ghetto ass guys.
Yeah.
The real hood.
The real hood. South Shore.
The
South
hood
Shore,
is
Nassau.
in South Shore.
And then just the promoting thing, really.
Cool. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
We're like, what about when? Right now, I'm assuming you live with your parents and everything is all.
My parents are divorced. I split even time amongst them. They both live in Wantagh.
I'm so sorry.
2 minutes away.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for your sympathy.
Everything in Wantagh is 2 minutes away. So.
Yeah, I mean it's great.
But
so I split time evenly with them.
Who would you feel is most supportive of your career move in entertainment?
They both really are.
At first,
Really?
At first they were shocked, but they enjoy my music. They both do, and they always tell me they're proud of me. And I recently, you know, when I was doing like little wax shows, you know, 10, 15 people, I was like, Mom, I wouldn't even tell them like I have a show tonight. And they didn't even know for a while that I was even writing and recording music, performing music. And then I got like my first legit big gig at Amityville Music Hall back in I want to say December sometime.
Yeah, it's cool little spot. We went
cool,
there a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It gets the job done. Good sound system.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my stepdad, my step-grandpa, my mom, and my dad there.
Wow.
And they were all like hyped when I got off the stage. My mom sent me this long text the next morning like, I'm so proud of you, like seeing you on that stage.
Awesome.
Like,
Yes.
I'm so proud of the person you've evolved to be, you know what I mean? So they've been very supportive of it because they know I'm not one of these guys with 3 gold chains saying, yo, got hookers in the back, got blow on the right, you know, stuff like
Notice
that.
he didn't say 2 silver chains, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 chains?
No, I'm not like that.
Do
You know what I mean?
you know
it's
what?
cool, man. And it's great that they're supportive of what
Yeah,
you do.
I mean, they've always been supportive my whole life of everything. You know,
God
I'm very
bless,
blessed.
You know what's funny with me personally, not to take the light off you, but my parents don't really come. Don't really have that supportive parents, I guess. Like they've only came to, I could count probably how much of my stand-up comedy shows they've been to. But ever since I dated Nina's parents support me 10 times more.
Yeah.
Than
He
my,
gets
like,
a whole table for Nina's side every time there's
That's
like
incredible.
a big.
and I'm just
event.
like, they come to 10 times more shows than my parents.
Bro, that
ever
Project
had.
9 like graduation show, not to cut you off.
No, yeah.
That was nuts.
Dude, we had
375 people.
300. Oh yeah, it was
375.
375.
375.
At the Century's VFW, blew my mind. You know,
And
my
that
parents
was all-
weren't there, but
Yeah, not Brian's parents,
but Nina's parents.
Nina's
but
parents.
not only Nina's parents. Nina's mother, Nina's sister, Nina's other sister, her
There's,
2
like,
brothers,
aunts and stuff, right?
the entire family, like so supportive, and my family is just like at home, just like fucking. Oh no, I don't know this.
They love
There's
the
a
deaf
rerun of
child
this
joke.
and that on.
They love the deaf. I've heard that one like 600
Oh
times.
my god. they're so
Now,
funny.
now, Project 9 Line. Let's go back to Project 9 Line 2014.
That's your first performance, right?
My first ever on-stage performance. Who was there? Front row, filming me.
Your parents.
Nina's fucking mom.
Nina's mom.
Nina's
my
mom
girlfriend's
was
Shout out
there.
to Nina's mom.
I'm like sitting there. I'm like shitting my pants. I'm about to drop like say fuck pussy ass dick on stage. What's this mom gonna think about me? Like I just got into this fraternity. Like this is my fraternity brother's like serious girlfriend's mom. Like oh my god, I'm gonna look like a freaking misfit or whatever. And she's like, yeah, good job, Christian. After she's like, I got video of you, oh Mike. Thanks.
You know, I kind of had the same like experience when I met Nina's mom. It was at Summerfest. What is it?
It was at Vetstock.
Vetstock.
That's what he's talking
That's
about.
what I was talking about. Yes.
Talking about Vetstock.
Okay, so
Last year's Vetstock.
Yeah, the one that we just had and in Bayshore, and I've been there all day, so I'm in some type of
Hammered.
form.
Oh.
I eat some random cookies from a guy upstairs at a shop next
yeah.
door. I was all crazy, and then it's hot, so my shirt's all open and my nipples are like hanging out, and I'm all
God.
schwasty.
Thanks for putting that image in my head.
And Nina goes, Leigh, come here, I want you to meet my mom.
Nah, not now.
No, this is not who you want to tell your mom. Oh yeah, my boyfriend hangs out with this guy all the time. No.
It's so funny how supportive they are. I have a joke about getting blown by my mother, and I tell this openly in front, and like I really don't get blown by my mother. It's only a joke.
I would hope.
Norman Bates?
I would hope.
Norman Bates?
But like she stands there and she's supportive, and she's heard this joke at least 3 times. Like and I'm just like, all right, this is cool.
Nina's mom, if you're watching this, you are the shit.
Yeah, Nina's mom's awesome. Shout out to Nina's mom.
Nina's mom.
Mrs. Bryan-in-law. What?
Yeah.
Rapisardi,
How
right?
Yeah,
Rapisardi, is that it right?
I can't believe we're having a 10-minute conversation. I'm like,
About
oh,
your
Shouts
mother-in-law.
shouts to Nina
mother-in-law.
too, who's put up with my obnoxious calling of her name the wrong way. I've called her Nina for like the last 6 years. Not 6 years, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sure.
Like the last 2 years I've known her, I called her Nina. And even when I've texted her in the past, I say 9A. And she
Yes.
knows Nina.
Yeah, it's so,
She thinks I'm cool.
I'm gonna have to go back in. I'm gonna
She
show this
lets him
video
hang
to
out
you.
with me, so she's cool in
we,
my
had
book.
we had a whole segment dedicated to the Rapisardi family.
Whole segment to the rap. Boom.
Yes.
But to
So,
go back to you, you
yeah.
have very supportive parents.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm glad that you got your family behind you and stuff. My dad's also pretty supportive of what we do. He calls in and chimes in and stuff like that. And there's a show after us.
Oh, it's F&A. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
What's the show called after us?
Simply Real.
Simply Real.
Yeah,
Stay
Stick
tuned.
around for
Simply
Her
Real.
shirt just turned and says low battery, and my computer just said low battery at the same time.
Don't text your ex because you have low battery.
Oh, that's pretty good. One girl, don't text your ex because you have low battery, and like if they're together,
It's like a Halloween costume.
All right, so they're on next. Stick around and check them out.
Cool.
But back to this kid over here. So, Wantor, you're a rich kid. What's it like driving your parents' Lexus? I don't know.
I spent my entire money to buy my little shitty Mitsubishi Go On.
Oh, you got a little go on? Okay, cool.
I gotta go on. I closed down
That's
my
a
life
typical
savings
white
for that
rapper car.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I roll up to shows with that. People got
Scripts.
my cousin had a
Scripts 1990 Infinity. You guys can park right next to each other.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
yeah.
Script, I love you, brother.
My cousin used to have a Galant, and he used to try to rap too. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he successful?
No.
No?
No.
See the pattern here. One
No.
Mitsubishi Gallant rapper unsuccessful, on to the next.
Yeah.
All right, so for all your upcoming events and how to follow you on all the social medias and stuff, how would the people at home be able to do that?
All right, so we got first and foremost my SoundCloud account, which is where I publish all my music to. It's soundcloud.com/Jucaro. Now, people hear that name and they give me 65,000 different types of spellings. So I'm going to give you the right spelling. Juicaro. So if you search that on SoundCloud, you'll get my ugly face as the profile picture in a loud shirt similar to this. It's black with some mushrooms from the Pac-Man game. Not Pac-Man, sorry, Super Mario Bros. Me on stage at Amityville Music Hall with a microphone. If you get that, you know you're in the right place. And then you can bump my tunes that way. As far as my shows go, I just recently made a Facebook page for monthly shows at Shaker's Pub. That's what it's called. The first Thursday of every month, I'll be trying to host a show there.
Cool.
And if you search Cinco de Mayo Rap Show, that will be my next event. And then you can find me at Jucaro Music on Facebook as well.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
So, follow-ups. That loud shirt, particularly, it just keeps looking to me like you're an autism nurse.
I'm an autism nurse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's not the that wasn't the impression I was going for.
No, it's cool.
whatever
Like, we
floats the boat.
support.
I like
Like
it.
you care about.
I care about the autistic.
With
Yes.
Asperger's and
We're
autism.
in the Gallon Club member. We're blood donors.
Yeah.
I also donate spermies to lesbians.
Oh,
And
wow, yeah.
I just got another one past the goalie, so there's gonna be another.
It's unofficial though. He just jerks off. And
No,
stuff.
I got another. There's gonna be another little lesbian.
What size is the
baby
cup
running
you
around.
jerk into?
I told him.
pregnant?
I told him. I'm
Really?
like, I got one in.
Fucking A, man. You're gonna be another
Congratulations,
father
man.
I mean, I'm not the
lesbians.
dad though.
What's
It's
up?
just like I'm just the donor.
Don't they really like take it up with like the turkey base?
Well, I told him, because I told him they needed to get me a wider cup. I was like, they're giving me like pill bottles, and I'm like, no, because by the time I aim it in there, it's all like I need like, whatever.
You need a chode cup.
It's right. So I got the one with the big. It's like a sauce jar, And so I pump my juice in the sauce jar. And like, you guys take it home, use a turkey baster or whatever you guys want.
You should request
And they're
one
like,
of
we
those,
don't use a turkey baster.
Gatorade
She goes, we don't use a turkey baster. I'm like, I don't care what you guys do. Maybe like a spitball. You're like, and you never seen her get so, because like it's probably lesbians. It's probably the grossest thing ever. Is
Vagina
semen.
scoops up like it's an Alfredo sauce.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, it's LeighAlity TV. It's Cutaia, Brian Cutaia, Project99.org. We gotta give it up. Schroeder's Auto Body, 200 Blydenberg Road, Nylandia. Schroeder's Auto Body. And don't let the insurance companies bully you and tell them, oh, you gotta go to this State Farm certified shop. You gotta go to this Geico certified shop. My buddies, George and George Jr. Schwertle in Islandia, they want you to know it's your right to take your vehicle to any registered motor vehicle repair shop of your choosing. Don't get bullied. Go where you wanna. I recommend going to see my good friends at Schwertle's Auto Body, 200 Blydenburg Road in Islandia. Ladies and gentlemen, each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m., this is what we do. Great show, brother. Great show. We'll see you next week. Love y'all. Stick around for those ladies over there. Peace.
Cool. That was fun.
Bye.